So guys, we were talking on Discord with someone and we got to discussing Icarium and of course who we think can take him. Big up to Gabe Bouvet on Discord, cool dude. So we all know the legends of Icarium, the half-blood Jagut maniac. Okay, not so much as a maniac, but maniacal at the very least. Not his fault though. This son of Gothos and possibly Kilmandaros, not sure also about his mom, and brother to Rest, is single-handedly responsible for inflicting mortal damage on an Azath house, after which he was cursed or infected by a chaos-aspected parasite that somehow amplified his rage to become a herald and agent of civilization-ending destruction. There are less than a handful of obvious individuals in the Malaverse who can actually finish him off in a 1v1. But having given it a little more thought, is it possible that there are actually characters who can give Icarium pause even in the maelstrom of blind rage that he can get into? Well, stick with me today, weary travelers of the Malaverse, and let's delve into some of those who I think can take Icarium. Anomander Rake. I guess he's one of the most obvious. On a skill level, I personally think Rake might be a class higher than Icarium, and I don't think Icarium's rage-infused single-edged sword can stand up to Dragnipur on any day. I know you'll think, why didn't Rake intervene in the past? But I think if he didn't care about Drift Avali, he probably didn't give Icarium much thought. And there is a chance, if Icarium goes into a rage inside Dragnipur, well, let's pause that for another video. Dasim Ultor. This is probably the most obvious candidate to best anyone in the Malaverse. He has faced down against some of the worst the world has to offer. Rilandaras the man-beast Jackal, a contingent of Napan Marines, various heroes and armies across the conquests of the Empire, Claw Assassins, Storm Riders, Tisteedu war parties, and even defeated Anomander Rake himself. So honestly, I think Icarium has absolutely no chance against the first Seguleh. Karsa Orlong. Karsa is pretty obvious, right? Seems like Mapo saved Icarium's green behind when Karsa and Icarium clashed, right? Karsa is probably the one character who can overwhelm Icarium on raw power alone, and personally, I'm hoping Karsa's long wish of ending civilization will be accomplished through a clash of these two behemoths. Osric seems pretty obvious to me because I see him as a sort of balance to Anomander Rake. He's the soul-taken son and champion of light and holds the pinnacle of power among the Leosan and other adherents of his aspects, such as some of the natives of Bael lands in Assail. So he pretty much has the potential to take on Icarium. Quick Ben. Well, these two have clashed in the caverns of the First Throne already, and Quick was forced to unleash his whole arsenal of warrens to try and repel Icarium. While this first try, Icarium came out on top, it left Quick a whole lot stronger and a bit too potent for my taste. I feel as if Icarium might get a surprise if their paths cross again, and especially if Quick has Kalam supporting him, it might increase his chances. Let's not forget that Quick might be a closeted ascendant, and if Hedge is right, definitely some kind of soul-taken beastie. Mok, the former third. Okay, give me a chance to explain this one. I don't think the former third can manage to actually kill Icarium, but I think he can match him, swing for swing, stroke for stroke, at least for a time, before someone comes and intervenes or helps him. Trull Sengar. Well, he proved it already, didn't he? The Shoned Knight of Shadow actually matched Icarium's blade with a damned spear. A spear! I loved Trull's fighting form and the fact that even in the maelstrom of rage, Icarium recognized Trull as a worthy opponent. Shadow Throne and Cotillion. Yes, folks, I think this pair can absolutely obliterate Icarium. In the entire series, Kelanved is the only one who has ever used brute force to subdue the Hounds of Shadow, and this was before he ascended or even entered the Azath of Cold Deadhouse. Don't forget that Shadow Throne has accumulated a whole lot of power to himself. He's just more of a Black Ops kind of person. Edgewalker. This bag of bones and dust is feared by a lot of Elite and Ascendants and is considered one of the old champions of Shadow. He is currently the Guardian of Shadow, and I have a feeling something highly dangerous is sleeping within him, and if he is called to action, he will definitely not disappoint. Tiam. Yes, Malazans, never forget Tiamatha, the goddess of the Elend. Just her presence alone ensures the destruction of the world, and Icarium along with it. She appears when all dragons in the Malaverse gather in one place, and that appearance spells down doom, as it almost happened with Korabas, the Otataral dragon. Who do you think can take Icarium? Let me know in the comments, like the video, and subscribe for more Malazan content. I am Azalan, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.